Hey everyone, the name's Gavin, and welcome back to the Discast, the podcast where we explore Disney movies, both the animated classics and the live-action adaptations. Today's episode is all about one of Disney's most beloved tales, Aladdin. We'll dive deep both into 1992 animated classic and the 2019 live-action remake, comparing the characters, songs, and all the magical moments that made each version unique. So grab your popcorn, hop on the magic carpet, and let's fly straight to Agrabah. Let's start by looking at both versions of Aladdin. The animated version came out on November 25th, 1992, earning over $504 million worldwide. A massive success in Disney Renaissance. He even won 2 Academy Awards for Best Original Score and Best Original Song. Then, over 25 years later, Disney brought the magic back with the live-action adaptation, released on May 24, 2019. It starred Mena Massoud as Aladdin, Naomi Scott as Jasmine, and Will Smith as the genie, and made over $1 billion globally. So what makes this story timeless? It's about freedom, identity, and believing in yourself. Themes that never fade. Now, here's a quick recap of the animated story. In the bustling desert city of Agrabah, a kind but poor thief named Aladdin dreams of a better life. When he meets Princess Jasmine, he proves her the palace rules. The worlds collide. Meanwhile, the royal vizier seeks a magical lamp from the Cave of Wonders, one that can only be retrieved by a diamond in the rough. With the help of Genie, 3 wishes, and the light of hell, Aladdin learns that being true to who you are is the greatest treasure of all. The live-action remake tells the same story, but expands it, giving Jasmine more leadership, Genie more humanity, and even adding a new song, Speechless, that celebrates Jasmine's independence. The animated film focuses on adventure and humor, while the live-action version gives depth and emotional growth to its characters. Disney updated Aladdin's message to feel modern, showing that real power comes from compassion and courage. Now, let's talk about what really makes Aladdin shine. The characters. We'll go through my favorites, my least favorites, and how each version handled them. He's clever, brave, and has a good heart. In the animated version, he was funny and fast-talking. In the live-action film, he's more emotional. She has struggled with honesty and identity, which makes him more relatable. So I would put Aladdin, which is my top favorite, in the A tier. Now, in both versions, Jasmine is strong, independent, and compassionate. The live-action movie gives her more depth. She's not just a princess, she's a future ruler who wants to help her people. Her new song, Speechless, gives her that voice, literally and emotionally. Now, Jafar is a classic film, has classic Disney villain energy. The animated Jafar is theatrical and funny in his own evil way, while the live-action Jafar is more serious and power-hungry. He feels more human, which I actually liked. I'll give him a B tier. Okay, now, Genie. How can we not talk about Genie? Robin Williams set the standard. His Genie was pure chaos, comedy, and heart. Will Smith knew he couldn't copy that, so he brought his own style, more soulful, more musical, and human. The friendship between Aladdin and Genie is what holds both films together. S tier, no question. Each character represents a different kind of freedom. Aladdin from poverty, Jasmine from destruction, Genie from servitude, and Jafar from insignificance. That share goes loud, that ties stories together beautifully. Now, here to set this like a lot more fun. Iago. I mean, in the animated film, Iago was hilarious, sarcastic now in live action. He's just a parrot. Like, he looks realistic, but that's our personality. Sorry, Iago, you're in the D tier. Sorry. Okay, the Sultan. Kind and but forgivable. He loves Jasmine, but doesn't listen to her enough. In the live action, he barely affects the story. Silence and the C tier. Abu Puppet and other CGI characters. They look amazing, but they lost the classic Disney humor. Still lovable, but less memorable. C tier as well. Okay. Alright. Now that we've met our heroes and villains, let's move on to one of Disney's biggest strengths. The songs! Anyway, the sounds are what makes Aladdin truly unforgettable. And both versions deliver in different ways. Okay, first one is live action Aladdin 2019. First one is Prince Ali. A massive colorful parade scene with Will Smith adding his signature style. A whole new world. Still magical, still emotional, a perfect recreation of the original moment. One hot jump ahead, great energy and stunts. It's fun seeing Aladdin's quick thinking in action. Arabian Nights sets up Agrabah beautifully. And then lastly, Speechless. Jasmine's big empowerment song is strong, but still leaning toward classic tunes. The 2019 soundtrack modernized the score with the percussion and tempo while keeping the heart of the original. Now, let's talk about the animated Aladdin. Prince Ali, my top pick again, funny, wild, and a total showstopper. A whole new world, iconic and beautifully animated. Fun like me, Robin Williams as best pure fun, Arabian Nights, a mysterious and exotic opening, and lastly, one jump ahead, catchy, but a little short. Okay, now, there are some things we have to discuss. A Whole New World won both an Oscar and a Grammy Award for Best Song. One of the few Disney songs ever to do that. Before we wrap up, here are my top 5 favorite moments from the live-action movie. Genie turning human at the end, a perfect heartwarming ending. Jasmine helping the poor, it shows her true compassion. Genie disguising himself at the party. Classic Will Smith fun. The Prince Ali parade, colorful, loud, and pure joy. A blue CGI detail. The adorable and surprisingly realistic. Okay, each of these scenes captures what Aladdin is all about. Humor, heart, and magic. And that brings us to the end of today's episode of the Discast. We've flown through Agrabah, compared two amazing versions of Aladdin, ranked their favorite characters, and dreamed out to the songs that define the generation. Now, I want to hear from you. Who's your favorite character from Aladdin? Which version do you like more? The animated classic or the live action remake. Send me your thoughts or tag me on social media, which I don't have social media. I'd love to feature your opinions in a future episode. Thank you so much for listening. I'm Gavin, and this has been the Discast. Until next time, keep living, keep dreaming, and remember, there's always a little magic in every Disney story.